Hi everyone, and thanks for joining me again today. So I was just preparing for a bit of an outing that me and one of my sons are going to be having tomorrow. Getting everything packed away, stowed away, knife all stropped up, and everything in its proper place, and basically the checklist taken care of, so to speak. And I came across my gloves and thought that I would do a real quick video. In my opinion, your hands are, with the exception of your eyes, probably the most important thing that you can have when you're out in the bush. Very important to keep them in good condition. I see a lot of bushcrafters who prefer not to wear gloves. I am not one of those guys. I always wear gloves, and I'm very picky about my gloves. They've got to be a very certain kind, and that is deer skins. The gloves that I prefer are made out of deer hide. I've tried all the other kinds. I hate the mechanic style gloves. They make your hands stink, and I just don't like them. They're not as heat proof as I'd like, and I just don't like them. There's a lot of gloves that I don't like, and these are the only gloves that I do like. So these are the ones that I stick with. As you can see, these ones have seen a better days, but I absolutely love the deer skins. They're very soft, very supple. They conform to your hand. You can still feel quite a bit through them. The leather's quite thin. Over time, it gets a little bit hard, especially when you use them as like oven mitts, like I tend to do, and they get burnt. It definitely hardens up a bit, but they're still certainly usable. What does happen as they get wet and dried out, they also tend to shrink a little bit and get a little bit tight. And these ones are getting to that stage. Good quality deerskin. They've got almost a suede feeling on the inside, and as you can see, it's just like it's thin and very supple. It's just buttery soft. And these gloves are probably over a year old, and they still have plenty of life in them. Normally, what I find happens to these types of gloves is you blow out the fingertips, and then they're pretty much done. As it's pretty cold where I live, I also like to wear liners in the wintertime. So I actually just went out and picked up a new set to replace these. These will still be good for backups, but this is what they look like new. And these, when they're new, they're just butter. They're just like super soft. It doesn't really matter the brand name. You should be able to tell just by putting them on and kind of feeling the quality. Most of them are probably made by the same companies. Now these are not cheap for gloves. As you can see here, these ones were $25. But if you get a year's use out of a pair of gloves, what's $25? So let's go ahead and take a look at these. As you can see, it's the thumb is in the proper location. It's not sticking out of the side. It's coming down. It's definitely doubly stitched throughout. Just a very good glove. You can use these for oven mitts. You don't transfer a lot of heat either way. It's surprising for the thickness. A lot of times I'll just wear these without any liners, even when it's very cold outside. This is enough to keep my hands warm. If it is very cold, I use this style of liner with the reinforced thumb here, because that tends to go on the cheaper white ones. And you just put these on. It does help to maybe buy up a size if you're planning on doing this. I already take a large to an extra large glove, so it just makes the gloves slightly thicker, or tighter, I should say. And there you have it, an insulated, very well-made work glove. And this is what I like to use. Prevents splinters, allows you to be a little bit rougher with wood and whatnot, as well as a great glove to take things in and out of the fire. I just absolutely love these, and to date I haven't found anything that matches them. You can also waterproof them if you like with mink oil. I'm a big fan of mink oil, but these ones were never waterproofed. I'm gonna go through and put some mink oil on them just to see if I can soften them up a bit, as mink oil tends to soften leather. And yeah, these will make a great backup. But I thought I'd let you guys know what types of gloves I use and why. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks.